Welcome back. Let's keep on going with the next level, the sequence counter. So last time we made a sequence generator, and now what are we reading? Two sequences. Write the sum, write the length. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so our input is the sequence, and we're outputting a sum to one output and outputting the length to another output. Let's read what this has to say first. No, she won't understand. Of course she doesn't. Why would you expect her to? Just keep working. I feel like I'm learning about the people behind this and their design decisions, the thoughts that went into figuring out how things should work. Those people feel very close to me now. So this guy is just getting more and more obsessed with this operating system and is neglecting pretty much everything else in his life so far. Interesting. So, yeah, sequences are zero terminated. Read a sequence from input, write the sum to output, write the length output S, write the length to output L. Okay. First, let's move up CC. We might not even need to do that, but let's just start out that way anyway. And, now what? Let's try to get the sum first. Move up to ACC, save it. My thought is just move numbers to ACC, bring it here, and then if the number here is equal to 0, then keep moving along, but I don't think that'll work out too well. Perhaps what we could do is move ACC to the left. That way I have a branch for this will go to the sum output, and this will go to the length output. So now we have a number here. And now what are we going to do? Move right. C. We could just add numbers. We could have a sum loop that reads the number, and if it's greater than 0, it'll add it. But it can't really add. It only gets added to here. It only adds from one node to ACC. Yeah, 35 goes there. Yeah. 35 goes there, and 0. So we could save, move, and then bring in the next number. I have an idea. So if we bring in a number, set it ACC, then save it so we can read the next number. So we can read the next number. We can bring that number back down, store it in the space between the nodes, and then we'll check this number. If it's also greater than 0, we'll add to it, and then we'll keep repeating until we get a number greater than 0. Only issue with that is this will clog up if all the pathways are taken. So maybe we can do it down here. Well, the the manual mentions some things about the limitations of the nodes. But like what they can do. Oh, yeah, ports, okay. Communication. By allowing either node to issue a read or write to a port and blocking until the request is filled by the corresponding node. So, it might not work, but let's try it anyway. So, bring this number here, save it, bring the next number, and if it's greater than 0, move this back to the ACC, add this number, save it back again, and repeat. So, bring this number in, save it, move it down to this port, read in the next number, jump greater than 0. If it's equal to 0, we end an ending. So yeah, this will need to be a loop. When we end, we just, so if this is greater than 0, we swap, then move it down. Otherwise, if it's greater than 0, we add down. The issue with this is it's going to overwrite itself with the next number. So move right to ACC, save it, bring the next number in, right, bring number in, save, store it in that port, bring the next number in, check if it's equal to 0, and if it is, just move the ACC down. If it's not, we add to ACC and then save. No, we add to ACC, save, and keep going. So this is just the initial condition, and then it starts repeating. I don't think this will work, but we'll see. Swap. So wait, how does it add the first number then? Sorry, yeah. Bring this to ACC, move it down, store it in the port, and then move the next number. Sorry, yeah, this isn't making any sense. Save. Move to the ACC, save it, store it in the port, bring the next number into ACC, then check, and if it's not equal to 0, we don't need to swap. We add it to down, save it, jump start. No, we don't need to save it. Once we add it, no, okay, what are we doing here? Move right to ACC, save it, store it in the port, move the next number in, check if it's equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, we just move ACC down. But it can't because this number is still stored in the port. And whatever number here is going to be reading it anyway. So yeah, this strategy won't even work. Oh man, come on. Move the number in. And it'll be getting a new number. If it's equal to 0, and down. I don't know. 35. Well, of course that won't work. It's not greater than 0. Maybe we can add up all the values here, and we can count the number of sequences by counting the number of zeros. I think. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just move to ACC, add up. Yeah, this is just a buffer for now, so we get this in, move it to ACC, add right, and in between that, equal to 0. Okay, move to the right, save. Can we add stuff from PAK, or is it only from the direction? So yeah, we can't. Move it here so we can check it. Save. Then maybe this is even simpler than I thought, because this number will still be here unless it's 0. So move a new number here. Save it. And if it's 0 anyway, nothing will happen. So, theoretically, for this first sequence, it's just 35. 35 comes here, it saves, we add the next number anyways, and then we move to the ACC to check. And if it's 0, end, end, swap, move, ACC down. Move number here, save it, add the number to the right, check. Wait. Bring the number in, save it, check, and if it's not greater than 0, we just add the number to the next ACC. We don't even need to move the number, we can just add right. Start by adding, save. No, but if we keep adding, then we won't be able to check, so we need to check by moving the number in. Move right ACC, save. Oh yeah, it's being saved anyway. Save. If it's end, and if it's not equal to 0, we add to the right. And save again. And then we restart. 35 gets saved. Add a right. 0. Save. No, that didn't work at all. Add right. Save. Because we can't move it and add it at the same time. Maybe move it to the left twice and to the right twice. No, that's just adding it. That's not going to do anything good. So, move the number in. We save it. No, because if 0 gets here, we don't need to save it yet. Move to the right. Move right to ACC. Check if it's equal to 0, and if it's not, add another number. We save. Move the number to the right. But by adding the number, it just removes it from the port, so we can't add it. We can't measure it after we add it. Maybe we can move it down to compare against. That way we'll have 2 copies. Move it to the left. So this is just gonna check. No, what does this even do? We want 2 copies of that number. We want to check it first, and then we want to add it. So yeah, we can check it here, we can add it there, and then bring it to the output there. So for here, we want to check, move right ACC. If it's greater than 0, up ACC, save, move left ACC, jump equal to 0, and if it's not greater than 0, add. Wait, no. What? It's just the same issue. I'm just staggering it. Move up to ACC, save it, move left to ACC, because we can't do any math with it. We can't add anything. Wait. Jump equal to 0, move. Otherwise, move ACC to the right. Okay. Move a number here. If it's 0, we just override it with another number until it's not equal to 0, and we move it to the left. No. No, come on, what am I trying to... Okay, so what I want to do, the goal of this section, is to keep adding numbers together until we hit 0, right? So if we take in a number, we'll just add... No, yeah, the issue is I'm trying to add a number, but I need to check if it's 0 first. If it is 0, I'm thinking if I check if it's 0 here and then only move numbers along, if they're not 0, that just causes us to add up forever, right? So what are we going to do here? Okay, so we need both to add the number and to check the number, or we need to be able to figure out a way to mark that the next number is 0, or that the current number is 0, and stop adding numbers. So, come on, think. Bring in a number, we save it so we can measure the next number. If it's not 0, move it down, swap, add it, save. I think that could work. Bring in a number, save it, check new number. If it's greater than 0, move down, swap, add, save, again. I think that would work. So what are we going to do here? Move right ACC, save it, move right, ACC. If it's equal to 0, if it's greater than 0, sum, and sum, we move ACC down, we swap, we add, down, save, jump, start. I didn't even need this condition because when I have if it's equal to 0, or I can just, yeah, because if it's equal to 0, we swap and move ACC down and start again. Let's just see if this works. Hold on, move up, just so we can keep this moving. I don't think it's working, but I just want to see what the outputs look like. It's freezing up. So what's happening here? 35 is going in. We're saving it, moving to the next number. And if it's greater than 0, it's sum. Otherwise, we swap, move down, start. Oh, it's idle because this is shoot. It doesn't get stored in here because it goes immediately down here. What am I going to do? So 35 works just fine because it's just one number, so it's trivial. 62 comes in. We need to add it to 51. New number. Move it down. Swap. Down. And it's stuck here because that down disappeared. What if... Instead of adding it, what if we just didn't have anything there? No, we do to like move it along. If it's greater than 0, move it to the right. I think that would work. Move HCC to the right. Move right, down. Move up, down. Move up, down. That way, this port could still work as storage and the sum gets taken there. 5 goes there. Because they're both trying to read. It's not going to work. What if we do the addition here, use this as the storage port, and then bring it back to bring it down? Maybe. But then, like, how are we going to get anything this way? I know. If it's equal to 0, so move up. ACC. Save. Move up ACC. Move ACC to the left. No. Move it down. And then move this to the left. Swap. Add to the left. Start. Goes along, 51. So we can move left ACC, move ACC to the right. So this will just be a storage node, so yeah, it's freezing up because it can't read and write when up along the same port, I don't think, or something like that. So we'll actually move it into the port for storage and then move it out immediately after, so it's ready to be added. 51. Oh, yeah, move right to ACC. That didn't work at all. Why didn't that work? 35 works. Then we have 62. 51 added to 62. Save. Up to ACC. Oh, because it just overwrites itself. That's an issue. Wait, if I'm using this as a storage node, why couldn't I use any other storage node? And then that frees up this to do other stuff. Why don't... Yeah, hold on. So if I do the same thing, just bring these numbers together. Move up left. Right. To ACC. Save it. Was anything I was saying earlier comprehensible at all? Why did I want to move that over here? The issue was that this command overwrote what was in the ACC after saving it so that the previous sum wasn't saved. So we add, we get a new sum, we save it, move the next number into the ACC and save that. So maybe that's not even needed. Bring it to the ACC. We check. If it's greater than 0, move it to the ACC and check. If it's greater than 0, move it along. If it's 0, move it. Yeah, move it along. If it's greater than 0, though, we don't move it to the left, move it down. We move ACC down. No. We save first. Save. We save. Move it down. What am I doing? Okay. Number in, it's at the ACC. We check. If it's greater than 0, we save it. Move it down. And add it again. Oh, God. I'm not remembering anything I've done before. I'm living in the present right now. I'm not remembering any of my previous steps, so I don't even know why I did what I did and why I started doing different things. Move right to ACC. Greater than 0, we save it so that we can no, because yeah, if we save it at the start, we overwrite our sum. Right, okay. So, move right to ACC. If it's greater than 0, save. Move right to ACC. Check. We check if it's 0. Right? We save it. Move the next number in. Check if it's equal to 0, and if it's not, we move it down, bring it up, and oh, God. Wait, this can't be a storage node either, because how's the... Oh, God. I'm gonna just try again with my logic at the stop. At the... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, God. Okay. So, we move up to ACC. We save it. No, we move up to ACC. We check if it's equal to 0. And if it is, move. We swap. Bring the number that was in here, up to the top, move ACC down. But we don't need that label for that because greater than 0 sum. And what this will do is if the number is greater than 0, then we'll save it, move ACC to the left, add to the left, we'll swap, add the number on the left back to it, save again, and that'll be that. So we move a number in, we check if it's greater than 0, and if it is, we save it, move it here, bring this number back, add the previous number, save again, move up. Right, I think that'll work. And then if it is equal to 0, we just bring the number back and move it down. I think that would work. So moving it to the right, move right, ACC, move C to the right, and see how that works for 35. What? 35 goes down, save, move it to the left, swap, add to the left. And we're just doubling it in the most incomprehensible way available. Move up ACC. If it's greater than 0, if it's greater than 0, that means we add it to the previous number, which is going to be here. So we want to move to the left first, then we'll swap, then we'll add it to the left and save again. So that's 35, 62, plus 51, plus 81, plus 54, plus 12, 260. It does it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I was about to lose my mind there. Oh, this game is gonna kill me. So, now what do we do? Okay, so if it's 0, we swap, but we also move 1 to the right. Move right. ACC. So for this one, I'm going to try to add 1 each time a 0 passes through, or each time a sequence moves along, or sum moves along. So for that, I'm going to add 1 each time. I'm going to save that here. Then I'm going to check the sequence, and the way I'm going to do that is as I move this down, I'm going to also, make it negative and move it to the right. And that way this will check if it's less than 0, we stop, that count stays as it is, and it moves down. I think that makes sense. What's the negative? The value of it. Okay, so yeah, just makes it negative. We move it down, we make it negative, move ACC to the right. And then this one, we're going to move right ACC, check if it's less than 0, end, and if we end, we swap, we move ACC down. Otherwise, what we do is if it's not less than 0, it's just 1, it's going to be adding up another sum, so maybe we just bring it down here and use this as a storage node. Let's see if we can make it all work on one node. Maybe not, but we'll see. Okay. Move a number to the right. If it's less than 0, we take this number and move it down. Otherwise, we add 1. Otherwise, no, we move it, we save. If it's less than 0, we just move the previous number down. Otherwise, we add 1. Maybe that'll work. Oh, it's coming from the left. That doesn't work at all. Maybe, yeah, this needs to be a loop, maybe. Save it after we check. No, we can't be moving to the right. Here, we gotta move it here. When it's actually adding everything up. So we can still bring that negative there, but we need to bring these 1s here. Maybe that'll work. Now just adding 1 again, over and over. Move 1 to the right. We'll add left. Check if it's less than 0. Save, add left. Jumpstart, I don't know. Move 1, add left. Four, 5. Why did it do 4? It was at 5. 1. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then okay. Add. Maybe it's the problem with how many 1s I'm adding. 1 to the right. Save. Check the next number, it's 0. Add to the left. ACC. No. Add left. Add the left. Check if the addition is less than 0. If it is, maybe sub 1. I don't know. attention well enough. Maybe I'm moving a 1 at the wrong moment. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, because I'll probably need to reset. If it's less than 0, then end. Move 0 to ACC. Okay, maybe that'll work. No. 1. And that moves down. Five. Two, 3, right. Oh, it's a 0. Well, we don't necessarily need to send a negative value of anything. Or we can just move a 0 to the right. Remove that instruction. If it's equal to 0, we end it. Let's try it. Okay. 1, 0. No, yeah, we'll need to move left to ACC. Check. Otherwise, we need to check if it's equal to 0. If it is, move ACC down, move 0 to ACC to reset. If it's not equal to 0, wait, no, I think this will still work. because once you've reached 0, move negative 1,000 to the right, it'll always be negative. No. Oh yeah, I have to change this back to less than 0. You want to overwrite both with a 0. Oh my god. Oh god, this is a... Oh, I don't even know if I want to try to simplify this any further right now. Maybe I can make that a part 2 video when I'm feeling more up to it, but I've been sapped of energy on this one. This is super fun once you get the solution, but the actual process of getting it can be... And in my case, it feels a little soul-crushing. When it's just... It's daunting, but it's very fun and very satisfying. Let's just see if I can't find any room for improvement in the next minute of just looking at it. Otherwise, I'll make this a part 2. So yeah, 1 minute. I'll try to make this better. So cycle, node, instruction. Maybe I can add them one after another. So I can bring the number down here. I can bring this number down here. Move this down. Move this down. Move this left. Move it down. Yeah. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? Because these are two separate outputs. They need this amount of nodes. So, could I cut down on this, maybe? I don't know. I mean, it's been a minute right now, so yeah. I'm just going to save this for a possible part 2 and maybe take a few days off rather than try to knock out 2 levels in a day. But, yeah, let me know if you've enjoyed this and have a great rest of your day.